Hello everyone. In this tutorial, we'll learn how to create scatter plots in Plotly, and we'll do this in the following 10 steps as mentioned here. So let's get started. We'll use only two libraries. One is Plotly and the second one is Pandas. Pandas we'll use to handle the data frame and Plotly we'll use to create the charts. So let us import the libraries first. The data frame that we'll be working with has only three columns, two of which are numerical columns and one categorical column, as can be seen in this output. So let us create a very basic scatter plot, and what we'll do is we'll keep tweaking the plot little by little and improving it even further, right? So let us create a basic scatter plot. How we've done this is just by writing px.scatter, and then we mention the data frame into consideration, the x-axis and the y-axis. Once we do that and we write fig.show, so it will create a very basic scatter plot. So let us go ahead and let us change the height and the width of this chart. We can do that by simply adding these two attributes, width and height. So as you can see here that the width is slightly reduced, the height is almost similar as last time, but the width is slightly reduced. Now what we'll do is we'll increase the marker size. The marker size is nothing but the radius of these blue circles that you see. So what we've done is we've updated the marker size to 12. Earlier they were a default and now they are 12. What we'll do is we'll also add data labels. We can do that by simply adding text equal to height. So you might not be able to see, but this like a very slightly in black color it's been written over here. We can write text equal to weight and the data labels would change to weight as well. Okay. So what we'll do now is we'll try to change the color so that these data labels are actually visible. So how we do that is, so I've done two things in this code. One is I've increased the marker size to 30 so that the text is actually completely enclosed in the circle. And the second thing I've done is I've changed the font size and I've changed the font color so that it is actually visible in our chart. Okay, so once we do that is so once we do that, we can see that okay, now we can actually have a look and identify what the data labels are. Now what we'll do is we'll change we'll also add section to our chart. Initially, you must have seen that our data frame also contained this column which is section. So we'll also add section to our chart. So how do we do that is by simply adding this attribute called color equal to section. So it'll automatically sense that this is a categorical column and it'll make the colors according to the section. So we've done two things here. One is adding the section and the second one is adding the text title. So once I add the text title as well, this is something what our chart would look like. Okay. So let's go ahead and we'll change the color of these points that we see. How we do that is by adding this attribute called color discrete map, and for each class which is A, B and C of the section, we will specify specific colors. For example, for A I have set as aquamarine, for B turquoise and for C aqua. So once we do that and we execute the code, so this is how the uh, chart is looking like currently. What we'll do next is we'll change the theme of the chart, and here I've created a for loop to just show you all the themes that can be applied. So I'll just show you some of these and then we'll select the best one which we find and then we'll fix that as a final theme. So the themes that we'll be seeing here are Plotly, Plotly White, Plotly Dark, GG Plot, Seaborn, Simple White and none. So the first one is Plotly, then we have Plotly White. So I actually like Plotly Dark over here, which you must have seen in the thumbnail as well. So what I'll do is I'll use Plotly Dark as my final theme. How I do that is by simply adding this attribute called template and then setting the template as Plotly Dark. Okay, and when I execute this code, here is how our final chart would look like. Okay, thank you everyone for watching.